Play Store. Compre, venda e faça upgrade de skins com os melhores preços do Brasil. Venda suas skins e receba seu dinheiro de forma rápida e segura, com pagamento à vista para qualquer banco. Acesse agora playstore.com.
Will they actually check for this in any reasonable moment? It does seem like they have a player advance, so it looks like they have the ability to do this. And in fact, indeed, JT picks up the kill. Trade through from Fur, from Cat, as we go into the 3 versus 3. But the bomb is now ticking away. And Fur's trying to make his way forward. It's the double peak there. That's the team play we're talking about. My goodness. Look how they faced, look how they clearly combed that extremely well. Is it going to cost them though? Oh, yep, it's definitely going to cost them. How much? Only just the one. Oof. KNG gets caught though, he gets dinged. Taco's there for the cover. This is a little bit touch and go here for ATK. KNG still alive at the end of the balcony. They don't have to commit to this, but maybe they want to. They've invested so much. And KNG will finally go down. It's a 1v3 now for Sonic. Oh, he needed that kill. He needed that kill. Oh, that's beautiful. What a flash. That's a great punish as well. That's a good read. You know, having seen that position a couple of times now, there's an exploitation for Mibr. And I'll get them an AK-47 and a kill. And also the information around a ramp. Very, very vital. And Cat, B-split was what they did, ATK did previously in a round like this. Mibr ready for it.
Oh, again, we've seen so many deagle shots from the likes of Lucas and Taco, but how many rounds have they resulted in? Not all that many just yet, but Taco finds his third 1-deag of this round. And that's a rifle that maybe he will collect. MOTM's surely going down to 3 here, so there is perhaps like for caught creeping. ATK, I think, clearly are positioning themselves for a split of the B bomb site. Taco looking away, he'll be checked for, but the flashbang is a problem. KNG with the counter flash, shutting down the person. So there is a psychological thing to consider there, which might also have something to do with it.
What if I'm acting like that on purpose, so you think that way, and then you go all in?
Then you're up there on the IQ.
This is Fur, he's found a kill. And the bomb as well. There's no one that can really contest him from a weapon standpoint. He might get a kill here. Oh, fallen. They're kind of plays that position, rotating around. But you got OC towards CT. He's supposed to be the one to lock it down. Now there's problems. MOTM needs to be able to find a way to get smacking in here because Sonic is going to be discovered. MOTM is a little bit slow, but still, he looked good for that second kill, but he does get denied ultimately as JT swings around in his Krieg. That's been pretty good. It's not impossible here, given that they do have quite a lot of utility. They both have Kriegs as well, and it's like a little on-fall, and he's weak also. But it is a question of finding a way in. Maybe they want to keep these Kriegs as well. There comes the pressure. One spotted on a ramp. That's info given. Too floppy. Ooh, JT can't find a way to do it.
Sonic's close to the ramp, but it's just been smoked. He can't go through that, so there's no way for him to know that Mibr are heading towards the B bomb site now.
Oh, that's unlucky for Floppy. I thought he had that one. But now JT, he's the man in the spotlight, in the limelight. He's got to deliver from this position. He's got to delay, find kills. He doesn't do either. And KNG there, able to catch Sonic.
But the Krieg is going to shred. How on earth do they deal with this? That's a fantastic Molotov. KNG forced back towards default. OC may have seen an elbow. Fur by the bench. It all comes down to this. This is really tense. JT poking and prodding, looking towards bench. There's the headshot. Now KNG looks away, looks to his left-hand side. OC has to deliver one shot with AWP. How nervous must he be? He has a kit. He's creeping, and he's landed it. We're going to go to overtime in the first map.
Está cansado de jogar mal? Não aguenta mais ser zoado pelos seus amigos por sempre ficar na mochila? E se eu te contar que você está apenas treinando errado? O melhor treinamento do Brasil agora conta com aulas do Phelps, Kagatex e Malf. Quer uma ajudinha para chegar no global? Clica no link da descrição e saiba mais.
How does that work? That's a pretty big yikes moment for Sonic. See how impactful it is. Well, now that duel's been lost,
the dream is collapsing.
Yes, it is looking very impactful.
These, again, we speak about depth and so on. this is where your depth comes in. Your 3 versus 5. How do you turn this around versus the upper echelons of Counter-Strike teams? How do you do it? Taco has an off angle. Floppy will check for him, but of course the MP9 will win the duel. OC with the AWP has to go down to the pistol, and he's down to a 1 versus 3. This is a disaster for ATK of a very big magnitude, and there is Lucas to finish off the job. How do you do it? Taco has an off angle. Floppy will check for him, but of course the MP9 will win the duel. OC with the AWP has to go down to the pistol, and he's down to a 1 versus 3. This is a disaster for ATK of a very big magnitude, and there is Lucas to finish off the job. First seems to have, I mean, how is he going to not reveal the sound of this? Well, there we go. JT will eat it, but they're lining up for him and OC. So far, so good. A spray, well, a shot through the smoke from Fallen with the AWP, some jiggling from JT, but there are the numbers here. Look at the turnaround. What has happened? It was a 3 versus 5, now it's a 3 versus 2. Floppy and Sonic are in a lot of trouble, being hit by wine bottles and flashbangs. Sonic will not have any position. How does he peek this? There's a gap in the smoke, but he's gonna have the shot. How on earth has he done that? There's a smoke for Floppy. He can try to put it on one of these choke points. There's a flashbang, some jump peaks, Fallen by Tetris as he likes to be, and that smoke is beyond him.
They've cleared pretty much everything around the site, and they've got to understand where it is by a process of deduction, elimination, and it will be the eliminations going the way of MIBR, but Sonic can't get it done, and it's Fallen to lock it in, to secure it in overtime to MIBR. Do this so fluidly.
Yeah, and they have a pretty good setup here. Triangle, but Sonic will get taken out by Taco. Taco does spot one at the new box. Does not know where he is. Pops the shot. That came a lot closer than it should have been.
So even though it's cost them a play, they have taken some position. There goes the flash, and Fallen's missed his first shot. And he'll get a chance at a second. Floppy eliminated 4 versus 2. He'll fall to the floor, but Lucas is in construction. Answers the traces from MOTM, and that leaves OT trying to plant the bomb. Some much needed money at the very least. There's a brief opportunity for OC to try and get a 1 versus 1, but he falls to the back of the site. There are no mollies left for MIBR. He's got a smoke to play with, but it's an instant trade from KNG.
Unexpected, and that could actually create some problems because OC's picked up an AWP, and they're going to get a bomb plant on B. Post-plant AWP on B is pretty scary in the right hands, and there you go. That's one of the reasons why.
Sonic swings, gets the information. OC misses the flick though. Fur with Jordan-esque air. He's got 8 bullets left in his magazine, but look at that. That was nasty from Fur. That leaves Floppy alone. A bomb's been planted, and it's about the bonus damage at this point for Floppy. Gets the 1 versus 1, rings the bell. I'm happy with a nice one, Sam. I don't know what else to say about that.
Alright, well.
Oh dear. Already. It's just not easy, is it? MOTM goes back to the well, and Fallen denies. The AWPs are in your face. They're all over the place. Oh, they're lining up for KNG now. They're doing whatever they want.
Back home we call him the Doc.
The Doc.
Well, it looks like MOTM needs a doctor because Taco's popped his face open like a book. I don't know that you pop open books. Look, I tried, okay? Let's move on swiftly and not dwell on it. 3 ATK players remain as Bardoff has tongue twisted, and Floppy is trying to hold control of the apartments, but he's got some issues because Fallen's showing presence. There's also a player in the graveyard who could deal with his angles. Floppy goes, and Sonic is trying to make his way as the last man standing with the kit. This has not been the most successful pistol round, and now they're on the chase. Sonic may have to just hold on to his Kevlar, or he could try and run back into apartment to defuse the bomb. That would be epic, but Fallen would deny him. That would have been the most.
Yeah, smoke for Banana.
I like that.
Banana. And we'll see if they can actually make this retake work for us. Waiting for the Krieg. He's going to pick off one. He needs to reload, actually, but it is a very fast reload on the Krieg. He ducks behind the smoke to do so. Lucas wins his battle as well. Leaving OC alone with the AWP is going to be very difficult. It will make it as hard as possible. That tag is going to give his position away even further. Won't commit to the full hold. Takes off, but he can go for the hold now. This would be very interesting. If he goes for the full hold, it might actually work out. It's very close. Oh, that was 400 seconds. 400 seconds? 400th of a second. With that smoke, make them think that he's playing an off angle, but he's close. Oh, he's absolutely nailed it. What an intelligent play from MOTM, suggesting that he's playing a one-way, when in reality he's pushed up close. Fantastic work. He's made it into a 2 versus 2 with the bomb on the ground. Looks to punish, but Sonic is far away. MUITO are kind of alone at this time. He needs to survive. Sonic rushing to position to help him out. And they'll try to go for a plant right now on the corner of the bomb site. As Sonic lurks. They must know where he is. They definitely know where he is now. Oh, such a shame. MUITO did such a good job.
Isolation, we'll see how successful they're going to be. In fact, the rotation from ATK is heading back towards the A bomb site because we spoke up from the CTs between a site and double stack, which gives them some cover to try and deal with these players. And here comes the rush. Overwhelming Mibr all over the place. But they are at a man disadvantage. So on the site, they're in 2 versus 1 now with the popping of OC. KNG over the top will leave JT with all of an MP9 to keep ATK alive in this game. Fallen has the angles. Oh dear. There's a chance now. KNG can play the bomb, but he's going to play the angles instead. Just walks out there with the brazen headshot. And these highlights are brought to you by NVIDIA.